Hi, I'm a 7th grader who wants to learn more about sharks and shark fossils. We're here with Clean Ocean Action and the Shark Research Institute. Today we're searching for fossils and shark teeth. Come on.
I'm Dave Grant. Like many people, I'm a volunteer with Clean Ocean Action, and I also am the conservation director at the Shark Research Institute in Princeton, where we study sharks and shark conservation. Like every other creature in the sea, sharks need a clean environment and a productive environment to survive. This is why our mission, like Clean Ocean Action, is to maintain the environment. Unfortunately, sharks have a mixed and sometimes bad reputation, and in part that is because of what occurred right here in New Jersey in 1916, when there were a series of attacks by sharks along the coast from south to north, ending up right here in Monmouth County in Matawan Creek, where 3 people were attacked by the same shark. The news items about that were hysterical and actually formed the basis for the book and ultimately the movie Jaws. And unfortunately, not everything in the movie, the book, or our history of those attacks is the truth. And that's one of the reasons why groups like the Institute and Clean Ocean Action are constantly being advocates about our marine life and how important they are. One of the best places in Monmouth County and New Jersey to study sharks is not in the water, but it's in creek beds in places like Big Brook Park in Monmouth County, where the creek has cut its way down into ancient sediments where we think a large meteor wiped out the dinosaurs, and we find great numbers of fossils.
How are they fossilized?
Shark's teeth, like our own, have a lot of calcium in them. And when they are buried in the sediment, much of that calcium gets replaced by other minerals from the sediments. And this hardens them up as well as gives them their distinctive color that we find, especially the bluish green color that we find on the shark's teeth here at Big Brook.
Why are the shark's teeth black and brown instead of white?
That's related to the environment that they were deposited in. Typically, dark sediments here and elsewhere that we find are a clue that there wasn't much oxygen in the sediments there. Probably deeper water sediments, like we have 100 miles off our coast today. And then the lighter fossils that you get oftentimes were just deposited in near-shore environments where there was turbulence, waves, sandy environment, but most importantly, a lot of oxygen in the water and the sediments.
How do the shark teeth get here?
Shark teeth and other fossils are found here because these organisms died in great numbers 65 million years ago, and more recently too. They've been here that entire time, buried in the sediments, and it's just rainstorms and runoff in the creek is now digging them out, and we're finding them as a result.
You ever find shark bones?
We don't find the bones of sharks because sharks don't have bones. They have cartilage, like the wiggly part of your nose, the soft bone.
How big do you think the shark was?
The size of the tooth is related to the species of shark, but also in many cases the size of that particular shark. And so the bigger the tooth, the bigger the shark it came from, as a general rule. And this is the reason we can speculate as to how big those famous megalodon sharks were, because their teeth are so much larger than today's modern white shark.
Why are studying fossils so important?
By studying the fossils, we of course learn more and more about those ancient environments, how fast they change. And that's important today because it appears that we're changing the environment with our air pollution especially. It is important to know what it will take to recover our atmosphere, for example. If we stopped spewing carbon dioxide from our cars today, how long would it take for the atmosphere to get back to what we consider normal?
Where can I learn more about fossils?
You can learn lots more about sharks in many sources. And you can learn about fossil shark's teeth from our website, as well as learn about the trips that we do studying our favorite shark, the whale shark, in different parts of the world, and reinforce how important it is that we take care of the ocean. The ocean is just as dependent on us as we are on it for food, for oxygen, for maintaining the environment. And we constantly need to remind ourselves and our neighbors that everything we do here on land ultimately will affect the ocean.
We had so much fun looking for fossils and shark teeth.